Before we begin, just want to make a quick update to let you know that I'm starting a cell phone channel. It's gonna be youtube.com/dpopjonovich, and it's gonna be basically my iPhone recording just random clips that I feel very interested in posting on that channel. And also the Great Leader 45 channel will be rebooted into making it into more of a multi-purpose channel where I'll do videos of different things to make it more interesting. I'll still do the What's on My Show as always, but for now I'll have three channels to work with. What's up, awesomers? It is Monday, and let's get started with today's show. Now, a lot of big cities out there have homeless people, and the homeless situation over here in Vancouver is quite a bad thing because a lot of people who work hard and help others, and just know that having a job is a very important thing, and having a roof over your head is also a very important thing. And homeless people here beg for money like all bums and beggars if, in other parts of the world, like in England. I've heard they ask for money, and what's sad about it is that the money that they beg for doesn't go to food. It goes to like waste because they would ask for money, and then they could get like bury some of it, and then after they get money, they would like either use the money they saved up to all like for at least like a week or something like that. They use it to buy drugs, and just it's sad that like that we have a serious homeless situation right here in the big city. Now I know all cities have homeless situation, and if your city doesn't have a homeless situation, please tell me where exactly you live and how the homeless situation is over there, because over here in Vancouver it's quite sad. I mean, like even the most messed up place is Hastings Street, and then over there it's crackheads and junkies and homeless people at 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it's just a bad place to be. Even like right now, you can get easily like attacked or raped or even like attacked by some junkie with a needle. It's just a very bad place. And you know what? 50, 60 years in the past, Hastings used to be one of the best places there was in Vancouver. Now it's like one of the worst places. It's amazing that like the city doesn't have a system to fix this homeless situation. And it was even more bad during the Olympics because government, Vanak, in charge of the Olympics, was thinking about sweeping the homeless people underneath some place that in general like hiding them from tourists and from the world, so that the people don't get a bad impression about Vancouver. But you know you can't hide that. It's everywhere. Homeless people are everywhere, and it's something we have to all deal with. But the reason I'm bringing up this year, it just the homeless situation over here is so bad that it gets irritating all the time. I mean, like the same people approach you all the time, and their minds are not fully focused because they forget that you know they met you before, but they keep still asking you like you just like fresh out of the water. I've seen people, homeless people, wear signs around us that say like, "I have HIV, I have this, I have this," you know, like. And I've seen other homeless people who, you know, wore signs that you know that they made it more hilarious in order to get attention and to get some kind of money out of it. Now I am one of those people who like to help people, but I generally like to give money to homeless people who actually deserve it. You know, like don't think I'm judging other homeless people. Like, I think every homeless person out there who's homeless needs some kind of help, either a roof over their head or a meal for today or any sort of help. But I'm the one who in my opinion, is the one who, if you're gonna get money for me, you're the type of person who is story is actually believable enough for me to say, like, you know what, yeah, I will help you out. The most I ever gave to somebody was like $20 basically, and then that person was not homeless. This person has lost their job, and he approached me because he was hungry. He lost his job a couple of days ago, and he just been living on the street. And the guy looked like he lost his job recently. He was wearing the same clothes, but they were not torn or ripped or anything. He wasn't smelling like alcohol. So I literally believed that he was like actual like person like everybody else who just was, literally lost his job, and his life just fell apart. Now I didn't have anything smaller on me, that's why I gave him a 20. But he was literally thrilled, and he said that that God like has made great people, and I'm one of them for helping him out. See, I try to do the good things for people, but only people who are really deserving, like who really are the ones who need help, are the ones who are gonna get money from me. Other times, people all the time who are homeless, they always ask me for change, but I know the second that I'm gonna give them change, they're gonna go off and buy drugs or like do other things. There's one lady who always constantly asks for a quarter. I mean, you give her a quarter because you have to think she's gonna, like see for a dollar. She has 75 cents, or she needs like 25 cents more. She has a dollar. You give her a dollar. What she do? She approaches the next person, asks for another quarter. By that time, by the end of the day, I bet you $10 that she'll have like at least $5 in change already. And you have to think to yourself like, why does she keep asking for quarters? And I talked to a lot of people already, and that woman is not really homeless. She wears like trendy clothing that is in her stores right now, and she asking for quarters. So it means she's scamming people. So I stopped giving her quarters a long time ago, and I just keep thinking to myself like, oh my God, why are people doing this? Like why are they falling for somebody like this? Who, yes, I fell for first. I thought, oh, okay, it's just a quarter. But then I realized once she left, passed by me, and she went on to the next person, I thought to myself like, wait a minute, I thought she already had a quarter. Why does she keep asking for more quarters? And then there's the homeless people who are the ones who entertain somebody just to get some cash. So there's this homeless person over here in Robson Street who does a funky dance all the time, and talks like this. Excuse me, sir, I'm not trying to make fun of homeless people, but it just like it's just funny that he's doing entertainment in order to get food and shelter and clothing, and I just wonder sometimes like when people don't give money to homeless people. I mean, thousands and thousands of people always passing by Robson Street. When people don't give money to the homeless people, how did they survive for the day? I mean, like, where did they go? How did they manage for the day? I mean, like, if somebody gives them money, how they gonna get money for food? What happens? So that's the question for today. Wanted to ask. What are your thoughts on homeless people? What are your thoughts on homelessness? What do you think about when you see a homeless person? Like, what do you think will happen to them during the day if they don't get money? I personally think that they're capable of falling back. I personally think that some organization picks them up during the night and takes them someplace for the night so they have a place to stay instead of lying on the street all night. But I could be wrong. I mean, I'm not an expert on this. So that's all I have to say for today's episode of the What's on My Mind show. Tune in tomorrow. I'll probably have some more thought about this as well. I'd like to hear what you thought. Leave a text or a video response to any of these questions, and let's open this discussion because I'm really interested in this and I want to know a lot more about this issue. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.